Ben Sheets' night is over. Tyson Ross will take over when it's time for change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. So Tyson Ross, his third appearance. He's been very impressive so far.
Well, last Sunday he came in the 7th inning and picked up his first major league save, going 3 innings. So the same for him tonight. We'll see how long he goes as Ben Sheets leaves after 6 innings, throwing 97 pitches. Ross, of course, a great fastball, very upright, and just throws a good two-seamer as well at 92.
Bailey does not have a save yet, not because he is pitching poorly, just has not had an opportunity.
Well, and the best statement made by Andrew Bailey, as long as we're winning, who cares? Yep. That is the truth. Take the opportunities when given, but if not, just hope there's enough runs that the club is going to win.
Cesar Izturis is the hitter. He had a base hit in the 5th. He grounded out in the 2nd, 1 for 2. Off the plate, Barton handles it and he tags Izturis, and that's the first out.
How about just stepping back 1/2 step and touching the bag?
It's an option.
Now batting,
how close Derek Barton is, and just decided to make an unassisted put out, which is going to be anyway, whether he touched the bag or not. See, I'm always concerned when the guy does that, takes the arm and just pushes it straight back.
Yep.
Wrenches the shoulder. See that on overthrows at first or errant throws.
Leadoff man Felix P.A. is 0 for 3. He was robbed of a hit his last at bat. Rajay Davis made a diving catch. P.A., a very highly touted prospect. He was with the Cubs for a while. He has yet to figure it out at the big league level, but off to a good start this year.
Maybe because of his name. I think he's called Pie a few times instead of PA. So maybe that's, once they figure out how to pronounce his name, then he'll start putting together some good seasons.
Blame it on us, the media. Had a good spring training for the Orioles. Made the team. Three and 1 the count. 3 and 2, and he comes up limping a little bit after the swing. Here's the numbers for Sheets: 6 shutout innings, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. PA again swings at a pitch out of the strike zone. He's not feeling all that great right now.
And all they have to do is take the pitch and go to first. That's twice, as you mentioned. And sure, Dave Tremblay thinking that having leadoff hitter be a little bit patient, especially. And finally he does after 3 pitches in that same vicinity.
So 1 out walk to PA. A's Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet California is brought to you by Cache Creek's Sea Red. Get green promotions with hundreds of prizes every day until April 30th. Visit cachecreek.com for details. Old-time A's jersey, A's hat. I like that. Adam Jones is 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Nick Markakis is in the on-deck circle. So both starting pitchers out of the game. Only one other game still going on. The Dodgers and the Diamondbacks are in the 6th inning. Arizona with a 3-0 lead.
As we have seen now, the 3rd start for Ben Sheets. When he leaves the game, he does not leave the bench. He stays with his teammates.
Rosales goes out. He's not going to get it. So it's going to be a bloop single for Adam Jones, and Felix P.A. races around to 3rd. Second hit for Adam Jones.
Now batting.
And the 6th hit for the Orioles on the year. So Jerry Blevins will go to work in the bullpen. Markakis doubled down toward the left field corner his last at bat. He's 1 for 3. Off to a slow start. Hard to believe that he does not have any RBIs. This is game number 10 for the Orioles. And again, everything's magnified when the streak happens to start the season. Hit well to center. Davis back near the warning track. He's got it. It's going to be a sacrifice fly as PA comes in to score, and the Orioles are on the board. It's 5-1, and there is the first RBI of the year for Markakis. So sac fly.
Now batting.
Well, he's good enough in September. His numbers will be up there. It's just a slow start for him. Jerry Blevins wearing the 42, that normally the number 13 for Blevins.
Here's Tejada. 0 for 3. Slider outside. Adam Jones very fast at first base. Slowly hit, but foul. Miguel Tejada has always been a very aggressive hitter. One of an MVP.
20-game win streak put together by the Athletics. Nobody better than Miguel in that streak, and especially towards the end. Exciting young player. Very productive.
1997 is when he first made it to the big leagues with the Athletics. Played in 26 games that year. In 1998, started in the minor leagues. Ended up playing 105 games for the A's. And then in 1999 is when he really started to put it all together. Tejada grounds out. He's 0 for 4. Side retired. A run for the Orioles. 7th inning stretch coming up. It's the A's 5, Baltimore 1. A's 5, Orioles 1, top of the 8th inning. Ben Sheets 6 outs away from his first win as an Athletic. Tyson Ross with some work to do here in the 8th. Ross gave up a run in the 7th through 22 pitches. Matt Wieters will lead it off. Wieters, Scott, and Wigginton. Wieters is 0 for 2 with a walk. See, the Houston Astros got their first win today. They beat the Cardinals 5-1. So after an 0-8 start, the Astros get the W.
Brad Mills gets a job, and it takes this long before he can actually get the handshakes and a baseball lineup card and the whole thing for his first major league win as a manager.
A little bit of a fair shake.
Yeah.
Lance Berkman starts the season on the DL. Berkman's still a very good player. And Carlos Lee is 3 for 35 with no RBIs. And Carlos Lee, a very good offensive player. So really, he has not been involved, and Berkman's not even playing. Good pitch, swing and a miss. This real hard downward movement by Tyson Ross.
Got a little bit extra in his windup and threw a 90-mile-an-hour two-seamer and just continued to go down, almost like a 90-mile-an-hour screwball from the right-hander. And Wieters just flailed at it. Wieters usually a pretty good strike zone, very patient, but that's how great the pitch was by Tyson Ross.
Here's Luke Scott, and a breaking pitch in for a strike. Tim Hudson got his first win today. The Braves beat the Padres 6-2. See, Jorge Cantu continued his record-breaking stretch. Starting the season with a hit and an RBI in every game, and he did it again today. So the first 10 games of this season, he has both a hit and an RBI, and that's a major league record. It's a good start.
He broke the record by hitting a home run.
Yeah, that's right. He broke it last night, extended it tonight. Strike 3 called, and Ross has back-to-back strikeouts here in the game.
Well, you just see more and more how Tyson Ross, the more he pitches, the more comfortable he gets. He walked the leadoff batter, actually one out, walked to PA. And then, after a single sac fly, he's now retired 4 in a row. Last 2 on strikeouts. And the movement to the left-hander started inside after Wieters struck out on a pitch away from him.
Here's Wigginton. His pitching staff, the most strikeouts in the American League. Quick 0-2 to tie Wigginton. So Ross trying to strike out the side. The big guy kicks, and the 0-2 pitches off the plate.
Effortless 96.
Got him swinging. Good breaking ball from Tyson Ross. He strikes out the side in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th coming up from the Coliseum. 5-1 A's.